Oho, Assalamualaikum ade huriha belontere nanga di bayar na marhaba. RGC into 187 crucial inch ke semi-final ke fahu team mesha huriha belontere nanga di bayar na marhaba. Mire almen igen taane gada sole chima final atta turkura. Enta yal dembing. Os bebay jawaaka. Eta miski haddawani. Almen bala mungenda eroga gina ada dege kolontarin tammi hada ke sarahadu taka summa mungenda ta defeni kemmidani. Sla Poliana tere wara bar bodu. TTS Murani Splitekka STMG Splitekka OPEX Splitekka Boluane Falia Varsali.
All right, so welcome back, guys. We are here again with RGC into 187 Crew Challenge, the final day of the semi-finals, where each and every team get to play their final 3 matches, and this is definitely going to decide on who's going to be the overall top 16, who's going to move into the grand finals, which will be happening tomorrow, if I'm not wrong. How is it happening tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, so it's happening continuously. So we got the finals coming up tomorrow itself. So we will be able to witness who's going to be the champion in just 3 days. So there's 12 matches for the finals, 4 matches per day, and it's definitely going to be long nights for the next 3 days. So hope everyone's ready to witness some non-stop action, PUBG Mobile action. So let's see. Right about now, the hot fight is taking place somewhere in Pochinki. So before that, let's just look at the overall top 16, who is there for now and who can give that comeback and who is potentially waiting to give that comeback into the grand finals. So looking at the top 16, we have RGC OPEX with 91 points. So they are almost at their 100 mark. In second, we got SDMZ. In third, we got RGC Yakutski. In fourth, we got ISSL New Balance. In fifth, NA Urbu. In sixth, Doctors. In seventh, Mount Olympus. In eighth, Fear No One. So the top 8. So right about the top 8, I think they are safe and sound. They do not have any whatsoever problem. They can just sit pretty and play the matches safe and sound, because they know the points table right about now doesn't matter at all. The finals is which matters totally, because everything gets resetted. At the moment, I think RGC OPEX, they're also just playing it for the fun of it. I mean, they just want to maintain their dominance. That's what I'm looking at. 91 points from 6 matches. That's something massive that you don't see every day. And following up on them, we have SDMC, RGC Yakutski. So 3 Maldivian teams in total domination in the semi-finals. And I think even in the finals, we'll be seeing somewhat of that domination as well. But if that happens, definitely I'm going to lose my bet against the Raiko. I mean, I'm so expecting a Sri Lankan team to show that amazing comeback, amazing players, just as Infinity Club did it in the last tournament. But let's see, only with time we'll be able to see how the action pays off for the teams, how the practice works, and how well they are prepared for the tournament, for the majors, for the grand finals of RGC into 187 Crew Challenge. And right about now, I think we have the teams getting ready, just staying put for the moment, not pressuring anything. Oh, the spray down's coming through. Mao going upwards, but he's down towards 20 HP. And now there is some serious trouble. The spray down from Beidou, beautifully done. Pitbull goes down. So it's not easy to take on Mount Olympus at their usual drop location. So Team Different still fighting for that top spot. And now I think Kudabas is the player who is just watching the flank, watching the angle. And now Mao getting taken down. Tushane going down for the grenade, I think. Yeah, that was a grenade. Sorry. So I think Tushane going down for that nade. It was a nice, beautiful nade actually. And now the rush coming through. I think it was Shazni who is coming in for the rush against the side of Mount Olympus, but it's never going to be easy. Now Ramal going to get the revive. We'll have to see how the rest of the teams play this through. Now Kudabas, Beidou, and we got Aksam. 3-man strong. Mao getting the revive. Now Shazni going down. So that's a good thing over there. They get the finish onto a Chazni, but 2 players down to his 1 HP. It's Beidou down to his 1 HP. Now the smokes are being thrown in as Aksam goes down for the side of Team Different. Now Team Different, talking about them. Oh, beautiful net coming in from Pitbull to get the knock on towards Beidou. Now a 2v2 situation. Now Mahu will have to play this cool. He'll have to help the team, but oh, what is Mahu doing? He just stood still there. He wasn't even moving at all. I mean, was that a bug or was there a connection issue? I'm not exactly sure. Mahu just gets dismissed there, and now it's up to the 2 players remaining, Kudabas and Aksam only. Pitbull gets the shots from Kudabas. I mean, nice tight angle, but Kudabas definitely showing who's boss of Pochinki there. And now with that, they have the last remaining player, I think. Tushane going to be the player. Now Tushane getting the knock on to Kudabas. The finish might come on to Kudabas. Yep. And now the spray down is there, trying to get the knocks on to the side of Mount Olympus now Axam down to his 10 HP. He might as well get finished off. Has the first stay. The rest of the team not coming for the help. I mean, why isn't the rest of the team coming is the question. As team different, they lose only one player in that fight. So they can make it work. They can take down Mount Olympus, but Mount Olympus not too worried about the position that they are in for the moment because they were able to stay in the top 8 spots. I think Team Different gets eliminated
Another
by the
team,
side
Akhil.
of Axam. Oh, that was another team there, I think. That
Yes.
was Hit Mad, I think. Hit Mad who decides to come into Pochinki, but they have 0 kills at the moment. So I think it was Axam who finally clutched out the team. Yeah, it was Axam. It was Axam who took it from the damage. He used it really well. But looking at Hit Mad, coming in with a third party, surely I think they are also not in that 32 spots. I mean, they also need a lot of points. So talking about 32, keeping a random guess. Sorry. So looking at the 32, I think a lot of teams right about now trying to get that kills as well as placement. I mean, some of these teams may be playing it for the kills right about now. They might be just playing it, for the fun of it because they know that they have already qualified. But looking at Hit Mad, I don't think they're in the top 16 spots. Let me just check it again. Amis, can you send me a link? Okay, thanks. I got it.
Currently, the standings of as we mentioned LN and TTS on 13th, 14th, and Code Black 15th, WG Bullet Track 16th, STZ KTS, and 17th Mafia Gang. There's a lot need to come back from these teams as 16 and below. These teams that are so close to each other. They also can make a difference on these 3 matches if they go well.
Yep, and I think Hitmad, talking about Hitmad, who is coming in to third party of Chinky, they are sitting somewhere with 27 points, 28 points. Yep, they are sitting with 28 points and 11 kills. So they are in 23rd place.
It's very close by, Monkey, like 27, 28, 29, 30. You can see like that from the below table. If you
I think
right.
a lot of teams have potential. I mean, those teams that is sitting in those below spots from 17 to 28 at most, they still have the 20 mark. Even one match they can, come back from that one match. That will definitely be amazing to see. Let's see who's going to do it. Finally, we have the side of RGC OPEX. The side of Doctors. We have Shadow. Root, Jigen, and Xijo here, team number 22. So Doctors also in that top 16 spots. For now, all they need to do is play it safe, play it till the final circles, and try to get as much as placement points.
This is
along with
actually
those
a surprise team for me, Monkey. As this team is showing a really dominant performance in this tournament, throughout the tournament, isn't it?
Yeah, even in certain scrims and all, we have seen how Doctors were able to play. They have really up their game, and they have had a lot of practice coming in. They know exactly how to take fights, how to use those utilities. And talking about utilities, me and Raiko have been fascinated from the past few matches on how the nade knocks keep coming through from certain players and certain players. Those nades are which actually game changes and which actually makes you win the fight if we see it in the right perspective, isn't it, Raiko?
Absolutely. Team number 25 on the other hand side. Axam is getting trapped, Monkey. Poor little boy. Oh, Axam tries to escape. Will he be able to escape from here? This is the big question. Can Axam take the team for the placement? I think Axam has just left that compound. He's just searching for a compound over there, Monkey.
Yeah, and I think Axam decides to move away because he is on a 1v4 situation against the side of Vovo in the Titans. So Vovo Titans on the other side, they also need a lot of points to come into the top 16. They are also still not in the top 16, but one match can make a huge difference. And knowing these teams, we have seen so many amazing plays, so many amazing strategies coming up from the players. And as we talk about strategies, we have RGC OPEX with Tora, Nime, Toxin, and Unknown over here. So looking at how they are playing, they do not need to do much. They just need to chill out, stay in that top spot. But right about now, contesting for that top spot is SDMZ and RGC Yakutski. So as well as I think ICL Nobalans in 4th, and we got NA Urbu in 5th. So these top 5 spots, right about now, they know that they have secured their spot in the grand finals. They are just playing it for the top spot. They just want to tabletop, just for the fun of it. So knowing these players, at the moment, getting their rotations right, we have AKT over here. And wait, sorry, we have SDMZ. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just
I just got confused there. Sorry, SDMZ over here. We have Jelly, Nano, Storm over here. So let's see what SDMZ is able to do over here. So with the side of Jelly, Nano, Eddie, and Storm, I think Eddie have done a fantastic job leading the team. I mean, right throughout the semifinals, coming into that second spot. Sometimes they played. I mean, I think the day 2 of the semifinals, I think they played it with just 3 men. So that was really amazing to see. And with that, Root getting a knock onto its Spider. I think that's a beautiful knock coming in from the side of Root. And with that, we have Tora getting a spray down onto its TTS. Tora getting knocked out for the side of Rifa. Will he get the finish is the question. And with that, looking at SDMZ, they are trying to take the fight against the side of Vovo into Titan. So they are sandwiched.
I have to mention about this even. The transfer market in PUBG Mobile is also pretty going good, I think, isn't it? Because we are seeing so many players getting transferred to each and another group. Some crews getting better, some crews getting disbanded. The transfer market is not like it's not like football, but it's interesting in PUBG Mobile even, isn't it?
Yeah, in PUBG Mobile is definitely interesting, and I seeing Eddie, with the initials, I have got a shock, thinking on if he actually transferred to the team. But yeah, seems to be transferred already, but not in this tournament.
It is confirmed. I guess yes.
Yeah, maybe in future tournaments. Maybe in future tournaments we'll be able to see. And the transfer market, talking about that, we have seen a lot of interesting players coming into teams, into top teams, and going out, players going out of top teams as well. So definitely it'll be interesting to see the upcoming PMCO and the upcoming tournaments on how it's going to be played. Definitely this finals actually we'll be able to witness something. Whether this is actually a good move by certain teams, we'll be able to witness. And right about now, we have.
I don't think it's allowed to change players in finals. Probably, I haven't discussed about it, but I'm pretty sure that it won't be. Yeah, it's not allowed. Yeah, you won't be allowed to change any players in grand finals. You need to stick to the same roster and play until the end of the tournament. We have given you the chance to change the top players on the semi-finals. It won't be a change in the finals. There's the knock coming to AKT. Eddie knocks out Agent Kitty. Going down over here, Agent 47, a well-known Sri Lankan team. This time the PMCO team. This is a qualified team. They have tried their best in the PMCO. Let's see how Agent 47 from Sri Lanka takes over this fight as one player gets a go down as they are just holding the position. The space doesn't connect him much. I don't think the 4x on the sky is good enough for him to knock another player, isn't it, Monkey? Because this player is, this area is so surrounded. Let's look at OPEX. Even OPEX is also in a fight with TTS, a growing team from Maldives, and OPEX already a well-known team. We need to see how these two teams also is taking this fight. Still 14 teams alive and 54 alive. You guys are watching RGC into 187 Crucial Range, powered by Uridu with 10,000 MVR on stake.
And talking about that, we have Eddie. Actually, he's not in the best of position to take the fight there. But SDMZ now just holding their ground and, letting Eddie do his job there, trying to do some damage for the side of Agents. And for now, I think Agents have backed off from the position. They're holding that ditch. They're holding a really good position. All they need to do is hold that pretty much strong, and then they will be safe and sound for the moment. I think Agents also sitting in somewhere around 27 with just 19 points. They need a game-changing chicken dinner to come into that top 16. Talking about that, I think talking about the minimum points that will be needed to qualify into the top 16, I think it'll be a 50 benchmark. Looking at the points, I think teams with 50 points should be okay to qualify. But at the moment, I think we saw that OPEX got into a fight. I think I saw in the kill feed Tora getting finished off. So OPEX playing with 3 men right about now. And TTS on the other hand side, an upcoming team who is doing really well. Really happy about how they have been performing in numerous scrims as well. So let's see if TTS is able to come into that top 16 spot. I think right about now they are in the top 16 spot. So all they need to is get a few more points. And with that, we have the second zone shifted in. So we'll be able to see the zone in a few minutes as well on how where it is shifted. Can't wait till that hard shift comes through.
The hardships on today's Screams Even Monkey. I don't know how PUBG played these people.
Yeah, it was a funny zone, especially in Miramar.
Yeah.
So definitely PUBG giving more and more interesting zones and making the task difficult for the IGL. But this is actually going to be really amazing to see how the matches are going to be played from the teams with this change of zone. And with that Storm, I think taking a few hits, but no, I think trying to get an initial knock, and they might go for the push. But I think they're trying to get their vehicle secured, which is going to be difficult. At the moment, I think Agents, they are coming in for the push towards STMZ if I'm not wrong. And now Doctor is going down, I think, against the side of NRC. NRC definitely needs this match. If they do not get this match, it's going to be really hard for the side of NRC. Now Exceed down towards 1 HP. They'll have to heal themselves up. What is Root going to do? Root goes with the jiggle, but Root goes with a drop shot. Nicely done. Takes one. Tries to go for a second. Will he get the second? No, it's Hazain to get the jump and get a Root. And now Hitmad trying to go for the third party on towards NRC. Will he be able to? I think the tap shots might be coming through. Is it going to come through is the question. For one player getting finished off, now they're just going to destroy the vehicles. The smokes are coming through. Frank getting dampered there from the side of SDMZ on the land side. Jay getting taken down. Will he be falling short is the question. I think he won't. I think it's going to be a Gatka zone. So many getting crowded in Gatka, Raiko. I think it's a Gatka zone.
Yeah.
So people are already coming inside Gatka, trying to secure their spot, trying to secure those tiny, teeny compounds. And looking at STMZ, they are definitely in a sandwich situation right about now. If they try to move out of here, it's going to be really hard for their vehicles as well. They're going to take so much of damage from two sides, from two angles. I think they'll just have to wait it out. Yep.
Yeah, as we continue, as we see on 187 Esports, they are also taking a fight against another team on the other hand side, another team's name. As Monkey mentioned, I think it's a Gatka zone. All these teams are just moving inside that Gatka. It's so crowded over here. 13 teams and 49 players. 187 Esports also needs a good game to top up their gameplay as they are not in the top 16 yet. Isn't it, Monkey?
Yep, and having the 187 name in the tournament, we hope that they can make it into the finals. It's definitely going to be really sad if they cannot make it into the finals because they are no well-known team who has been in PMCO twice right about now. They have showed amazing performance. We have seen Hitte and Viper in action. I think Shelby and the other player might be new to the team. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if I saw them before, but definitely. Yep. And looking at the new additions, definitely 187 will be amazing to see how they have formulated a new strategy and how they have come up to play this last and final semi-final day. So with that, we have Team Frag over here. Minator, Grim, Punisher, and Jay. So Punisher, as I talk about Punisher, I think Hamis just mentioned that he's considered as the best IGL for Hamis. So let's see if Punisher is able to do something.
Miss changes like decisions like
changing girlfriends. Yeah,
exactly. That's
yeah. Thank God, guys. Don't worry. All you girls are safe. Hamis is married. Don't worry. You all are safe. So with
You're
that,
safe from Monkey even. Don't worry. Okay.
But
No
I'm not
worry.
mad. I am still young, bro. I have a long way to go. I have to fall in love.
I'm sorry. A Monkey is now getting into a very serious relationship. So girls, please avoid Monkey.
Yeah.
And we continue team number 23, BT. On the other hand side, they are also waiting for that opportunity. Many teams crowded in Gatka. 1 minute and 34 seconds to go.
Yep, and talking about Raiko, continue for a minute. I'll be right back.
Sorry. As we continue on the other hand side, we are seeing team number 16 SBMZ. Again on the other hand side, waiting with NRC. They are waiting. They are trying to get inside that zone. What's going on with this team? 43 seconds. Hazain knocks out Jelly. And Hazain is just waiting on the edge as NRC also needs these points as well as because they are also below top 16. So they need these points so badly as NRC Susti is getting shot on the other hand side from 187 Esports. Even Bobo is crowded there. There are so many teams crowded over here. I just can't believe there are so many teams crowded in one place and they're shooting each other. And then Nancy Buffalo is TMZ. Jelly gets knocked out on the other hand side. AKT Math going for that spray. Arzan goes for Moti. Yuffie ME. AKT Intensity holding his position on the other hand side. So many teams crowded. 13 teams. STMZ on a big trouble over here. They're just on the middle of all these teams. Opac Toxin on MOT. Beb MV. Bobby MV, I think. I don't know. Maybe as AKT Mern on the other hand side, he's also trying to spot out some more players of STMZ. The smokes are getting glitched up as Nanu is getting some shots. 13 teams, 45 alive. They can see NRC one up from that top hill. Will AKT move inside the zone or they will be holding up over here as team number 25 also on the other hand side waiting for those opportunity. 13 teams, 45 alive. You guys are watching RGC into 187 Crucial Edge powered by Uridu. As we continue AKT, AD gets knocked out by AKT. Mad finishes off AD over here. NRC Azen trying to spot out more players. AKT on that ridge and waiting for that opportunity. What will happen over here? Zen throwing a grenade as look at the zone. Look at the zone. As we see the zone. Zone is just all these teams need to move in. Sam also goes down. Sam also goes down on the other hand side. Hazen blows off his vehicle. Opex on a good move. Agent Kitty also getting knocked out. All these teams need to make their move inside the zone as soon as possible. SBT Scout also gets knocked out on the other hand side. AKT Intensity gets in the right to get inside the circle. Agent Star, they are waiting for that opportunity. AKT already making their move inside the zone. Fragminator knocks out BT Scout. AKT Intensity knocks out STMZ Psycho. STMZ on big trouble over here still. They are suffering. Let's look at Agent team trying to get inside the zone as soon as possible. As Agent Spider also gets knocked out. Only the last man standing for Agent team. It is Cesar. Will Cesar be able to clutch this to Mafia Gang? This is the big question as Agent is in big trouble monkey over here. Cesar gets shot from long ranges. Step monkey.
Yep, and looking at Agents, I think they are in a really bad position. They need to make their way into the circle as well, and they are getting so much of trouble. And now AKT with just 2 kills, having 4 men strong, they can work with this now. Bebe, I think getting the knock on towards Mono. The smokes have to come through. It's going to be a total open circle. Where are the rest of the players? Last 13 teams alive, still 13 surviving. That shows how competitive they want to get, how much points they need to get. And now Maad getting so many shots fired in from his direction as well. Now Cesar going down to the side of Arun YT, so he will have to get the revive, but no, he gets finished off. Now Mirage was getting finished off. They fall short in 13th place, and Agent 47 KD, last 2 matches to come back. What on earth are they going to do? What can they do to make the changes? With that, AKT on the other hand side, nothing much to say about them. They are just fighting for that tabletop spot right about now. Frag Punish on the other hand side, taking down BT. Will Frag be able to get that chicken dinner is the question. And with that, we have no sound of RGC Opex yet. Have they been taken down already? With that, SL Yaya getting the shots fired in from TTS. NRC having a good game, I think. NRC Pablo getting knocked out. Okay, just as I told that, NRC Pablo getting taken down. And now we're looking at Hitmad, who needs this match so badly from their side. The smokes are being thrown in, the nades are being tossed in towards the side of NRC, I think. And now 3 players so close to each other. Pablo getting finished out. Now Susti getting knocked out. Now Hazen going to be the last remaining player. Will Hazen be able to do something for the team? He has to do something for the team if they want to stay in this tournament. They have the last 2 games to work with. And with that 187 also getting some knocks, beautiful knocks coming in. Now the knock coming in, the return knock coming in from the side of Susti, I think, from the side of Hazen. Beautiful nade. Now Minute on the other side gets the knock onto Zabi with a nice nade. And now back-to-back nades are being thrown in. Look at the way Team Frag is dishing out those nades, trying to take the fight. Now Matrix going up to the high end. Matrix, Frag getting, Grim getting taken down. Now Grim might be getting taken down as well. Now all 3 players coming in from all 3 directions. Max going down. Last remaining player is going to be the side of Matrix. He's down towards 1 HP. The rush comes through. The top shot is there, but no, Team Frag eliminates the team 5 kills on the board for the side of Team Frag. Now they need to make their way into the circle. It's going to take a hell lot of time. 3 seconds, 1 second, and it's going to be over. Now they need to throw the smokes. They won't be able to get the revive on Punisher. It's not going to be possible as the zone closes in. The zone does close in, but I think Mineta is just getting those first aids up. And now OPEX still surviving it through. OPEX has the circle, but only just 1 kill. Now the spray down is there, and Unknown getting that kill from the side of TDS. Naim getting another beautiful knock. Nice control spray coming in from Naim. Now looking at the tabletop contenders. Punisher going down to the play zone. Where is the rest of the team? AKT Mono goes down as well. So the open circle being a real advantage for the side of OPEX. So many kills being rushed into their direction, holding the circle now. Bebe also going down. Naim is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Literally on fire. He is just having the circle and just playing it so cool. Getting as much as kills as possible. 5 kills on the board. Losing 1 player even doesn't matter for the side of RGC OPEX. We have seen them do it as a duo, as a solo as well. But for the moment, they're having 3-man strong. And right now, Mineta goes down to the play zone. The heal battle, I think, going just strong there. Now, last 3 teams alive. We got AKT. We got 4 players of AKT still strong, and now the circle not favoring AKT, so they might be smoking in and coming in for the rush. Now TTS having that last 1 player. It's going to be SL Yaya. Let's see what he is able to do. Toxin can go for a nade throw, I think, or Naim might go for a nade throw. I'm not exactly sure. Now they're trying to spot out the rest of the players if there are players behind them as well. But I think they know the momentum now. They know it's building up. They know the circle is for them. It's favoring them. Now the smokes are being thrown in by the side of AKT. They are trying to get that initial knock, and beautiful knock coming in. That's what I'm talking about. Arti coming in with that knock. I mean, what was Naim even searching for? Now the crash is going to come in for the compound. That's exactly what AKT does. 1 knock and it comes on with a game changer. Let's see how well can AKT take the fight against the side of Intensity. Beautiful net coming in from Toxin. Gets the knock on towards Intensity. Now the net cook comes through from the side of Mad. Might be going for a beautiful net over here. Towards the room, but not going to connect as much now. Unknown on the other hand side. So many nades are going to get dished out. Intensity, I think, gets the revive. Naim goes down for Mono's nade. Now nades being thrown back to back. Unknown down towards 1 HP. Last 2 players remaining. Unknown goes down over side of Mono. Last remaining player. He is going to get taken down as well, if I'm not wrong. Nice nades coming through, and RGC OPEX hits the lobby in 3rd place. Is that going to be enough for them to stay in the tabletop position? Because 10 kills on the board for the side of AKT. Will they be sweeping the position all the way from RGC OPEX? This might be the match for them. And now going in totally towards the open space, searching for that last remaining player. Mad is just having fun with 4-man strong. AKT surviving to the last circle. What an amazing way to do. And as I told, they are not playing for their name. They are definitely not an underdog team. You cannot exactly say that. And Mad just jumps out the vehicle, and the vehicle just goes over Yaya. And that's the end of the first match. Winner chicken dinner with 11 massive kills coming towards the way of RGC Akatsuki. They are hell-bent. They are focused on getting that semi-final tabletop position, but definitely getting it here. Will they be able to do the same strategic plays in the finals? They have actually done their studies so well, but only time will tell if they're able to actually get the tabletop position. We'll be able to find out once Alson's fastest finger first gives us the call after a short break. So we'll be going in for a quick commercial break, and we'll be coming back with the next group. I think that's A versus C who is playing the groups. So A versus C already finished up their Erangel match. We still don't know who got the chicken dinner there and how the tables have changed there. But we'll be able to see the overall standings once we come back from break and once we start the second match, which is going to be...
From the next match, we will see the next standings of top 16 currently. Still, 2 more matches to go, Monkey. Still 2 more matches to go. It's getting interesting match by match as we will see the top 16 after the 3rd match only. So we can't decide yet, isn't it? Because anything can happen. All these teams are capable of these comebacks. So we are waiting for those fights and drama in the next 2 matches. Don't go anywhere. We too will be right back with you guys with the Sandhawk of Group A and C. Be right back.
Ekakaiku anikaku. Badai kama eku aila yaiku hingamajau. Ibmavanta kama eku zuanu na eku ummid. Ilma eku hunara eku hivvar. Esina eku bidesi. Gadara ihtirama eku.
Wait, nigga. So it's a good thing. Really? You get banned for that? Opex is 107, Akatsuki is 103. It's like the finals, bro. Didn't one team join? Amis? I can't see anything on your screen, by the way. It's showing blue color. Like, totally blue. Now I can see because you put the match. Couldn't see the map. So hello everyone and welcome back to RGC into 187 Crew Challenge. We are here with the second map. That's gonna be Sandknock, and this is gonna be the most flashy map as it is the smallest map in PUBG Mobile. We'll be seeing those early actions, but right about now we have 16 teams. All 16 still trying to secure. Sorry, all 16 teams still trying to secure that top spot in the table. But at the moment, as we see, we got XOX, the team over here, with the hugs and kisses coming all the way from them. We'll be able to see how the top 16 are as it comes on our screen. We'll be able to witness who is right about now. Has Opex been taken over by Akatsuki, or has Akatsuki been able to dominate with that last chicken dinner? Amazing chicken dinner actually coming in from Akatsuki. For the moment, looking at the teams, I think we'll be able to see the order standings in a minute. I think Hamiz is facing some technical difficulties. Okay, so I can just give a glimpse of it as I get it from our head admin, Alson. He's Okay, so we got the standings and RGC OPEX still in that first place with 107 total points. So hitting that 100 mark on the first place. And in second, we have RGC Akatsuki with 103 points. So both of them hitting the 100 mark. Akatsuki just 4 points short of moving into OPEX spot. And with that, in third, we have SDMZ with 82 points. In fourth, we have ISL New Balance with 78 points. In fifth, we have Infinity Club with 77. In sixth, we have LNN TTS with 71. In seventh, we have NALB with 71. In eighth, we have Mount Olympus with 68. In ninth, we have Fear Novan with 66. In 10th, we have Doctors with 66. In 11th, Team B4M with 61. In 12th, we have RGC Deno with 60. In 13th, NA Cold Blacks with 59. In 14th, ISL Immortals with 59. In 15th, SDZ Esports with 54. And in 16th, MES Bazongas with 53. So judging by now, I mean, by the second match, by them playing the second match, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Maldivian teams and 7 Sri Lankan teams who will be playing the finals by the looks of it. I mean, still anything can happen, anyone can go down, anything can change. So 9 Maldivian teams, still not the balanced number, not an 8 and 8, not a Sri Lanka majority final. That has never happened. Till now, it's a Maldivians always having the majority
It
of the teams
will
in the
be
final.
a Maldivian majority finals, Monkey. You don't need to worry about that. As we continue, we still have 9, isn't it? We have 9 on our hands. Let's see how it continues, Monkey. As you Sri Lankans have 7 to go, as our bet is still on, isn't it?
Yes, and with that, I think we have KTS. So SDC KTS taking on the side of Code Blacks. So Code Blacks sitting in that top 16. KTS not in the top 16. So they need to take this fight. Overall, they actually need a really, really good points from this match. So let's see how that's going to work in their favor as they drop out in KO. So the fight is in KO. And right about now, 74 meters to the circle. Not that far also in the first circle. So it's not going to be that much of a problem. And with that, ROG taking the fight against XOX. So let's see how that's going to go in their favor. So we are looking at A versus C. Before this, we were looking at B versus D. So after this, we have the last and final match for the night. It's going to be a Miramar match that's going to come through. And then we'll be able to tell in the live stream itself who's going to be the top 16, who's going to qualify into the finals. But before that, we got Killshot getting those knocks. I mean, we have known ROG to do a dominating play, but look at the 3 players from ROG going down just like that. I mean, they are falling like flies right about now. And XOX on the other hand side. I think ROG Jakes will be able to get the revive. But now, oops, I think I just missed that in a flash. And XOX Zane. Beautifully done by XOX.
I have to mention this. ROG is currently on 17th position with 51 points. They need these games very, very much, isn't it, Monkey? Because they have only lost 1 game. They have 1 more game to go and they're sitting on the 17th position. Just 1 more step for that top 16, isn't it?
Yeah, I think just a little bit of point now. This is definitely going to push them back even more further. So we'll have to see how that's going to work in their favor. And as we speak, we got LN and B4M also into some action. And we have the zone closing in. So not going to be much of a problem as the zone closes in. And with that, we have RF getting the knocks coming towards the way of Extreme Club. Extreme Club on the other hand side, they are below the top 16 spots. They need a really, really good game to come back from this. Tadashi, that is lit, and Moha 33.
Yeah, as we look at Extreme Club, they have 26 points, Monkey. They need a very big push in the last 2 games to come up to the top 16, isn't it?
Yeah, and for the moment, Extreme Club, I think they are also a well-known team in Sri Lanka who has been able to perform in EUROS tournaments. They have even been able to win a ranked tournament in Sri Lanka. But right now, Extreme Club, they need one hell of a game-changing game.
No, we're just motivating the players, Monkey. We're just motivating them because anything can happen, isn't it? Because you don't need to give up until the last minute, isn't it? Because you still have 2 more games to go, take 2 dinners and go straight to the finals, isn't it?
Yep, and as we say that, as we say that, LNB4M in the top position, but Sunna is there to keep the Gulf fire, and that is lit, I think, was the player who got taken down. Now the side of LNB4M looking so strong to take this fight. Let's see how that's going to go.
Well, can you continue for a moment? I'm coming.
Yep, and as we see over here, we still got LNB4M looking for that domination play, and they get the knock, and they are going to I think the fist is coming through from the side of Overdose, but they decide to finish off the kill. So, but now I think the most dominant player coming in from the side of LN B4M, getting those frags, getting those kill points, more kill points under their name, and that means they are more safe in the top 16 spots. But at the moment, I think LND on the other side, we haven't seen them perform in their elite form. I think LND still faltering short, going short. We'll have to see how that's going to work as LN B4M getting more kills under their name. 2 kills already secured for the side of CB. So they are taking on the fight with the side of KTS. Now, looking at how LND have positioned themselves, it's going to be really easy for them to third party Code Blacks. Let's see how that's going to work in their favor. And with that, we have only the last 15 teams alive. So one team getting taken down. I think that's Extreme Club only who was taken down over that side. With that, we got SDG Sports. They are also sitting in that 16. No, they are sitting in that 15th position along with BZG. Both the teams that are sitting in 15th and 16th this year. So either one of them getting taken down is going to be a real big problem for either side. With that team, Urbu also, who is sitting comfortable in the top 16 spots, they do not have to worry much about it. But the rest of the teams, they need a really game-changing game. This might be their game-changing game. And looking at how the teams are sitting, I think for now, we have MES Bazongas with 53, STC Esports in 15th with 54. In 14th, we have ICSL Immortals with 59. And Code Blacks in 13 with 59. So close. The points being so close to each other. It's just a 10 point gap between a lot of these teams. So I think they can actually do one pretty good match to come into the top 16. For the moment, let's just look at the players, the teams actually just sitting comfortable in that circle with their rotations, not going to get in, not going to get their hands messy for the moment. With that, we have the live chat. We have a lot of support coming in toward the side of SDMZ. We have AKT. We have OPEX. So we have a lot of support coming in from this side. And then we got ISL IMT. So all of y'all continues to show your love and support for the players and for the teams. It's definitely going to be worth it as they need a whole lot of momentum, a whole lot of spirit to get into the top 16 teams. So all of your love and support is definitely needed. So definitely show your love and support for your favorite team. Comment down below on who you think might get this second chicken dinner. I mean, I actually forgot to get the predictions on by the side of Raiko. So at the moment, let's see how that's going to go into their way as Mifzal comes all the way down, and it's going to be VGD who's going to spot them. And talking about VGD, it's going to be Vanguards. They are also not in the top 16 spots, so they also need a really good game. With that, Tadashi getting finished off by the side of SPZ Esports and Extreme Club, it's the lobby. So Extreme Club, the last and final match is going to be Miramar. I don't think they'll be able to do something from that match, but let's see. One game can really make a big difference. I mean, if you play it right. But let's see. Only time will tell. For the moment, SDZ having that one kill. They need a big match as well. SDG Esports, if they are not able to come into the final, that will be a first time thing that's happening. So at the moment, they are in a really risky position in 15th place. So anyone can overcome and anyone can take over the place. And looking at Infinity Club, they have the placements. Looking at the table, we have the table. So I think Bullet Track falling short into 18th, ROG getting another 2 zone into 17th. Now Bullet Track, this might be their game. They actually need this game to come into the top 16. But look at the way the points are. It's so close towards each other. Every team or the other has got a chicken, has come into that consistent placement. So we'll have to see how they are going to work through this. And looking at LND, gets the knock onto a CB Chainsaw. The first initial knock coming in for the side of LND. This might be the big game for LND as well, but only time will tell. And with that, we have the second zone closing in actually. And now the smoke's being thrown out, the nades being dished out by the side of Lucif. The Molotovs also being broken from the side of Lucif. But let's see. LND on the other hand side, if they are not able to qualify, it's going to be their first as well, because we have seen them always come into the finals, even though they are a little bit short of a few top placement points. They have been able to come into the top 3 in Milando League, I think. But now we'll have to see how LND is going to do in this tournament. I mean, they are not in the top 16. They really need this game. CB Chainsaw getting finished off just like that by the side of Code Blacks. And now Code Blacks versus LND. Code Blacks also can't give up this game. On the other hand side, LND also needs this game. And with that, we'll be seeing a lot of action once this zone closes in. It's going to be really damaging for the side of Code Blacks. So we'll have to see how that's going to be, how that's going to work out for them. With that beautiful spray coming in from the side of LND Luciviety, and I think the finish also might come through. Yep, Roma also getting finished off. Now the last two remaining players for the side of Code Blacks is going to be Reflex God and Shimmy. We'll have to see how that's going to work through for them. And with that, we have the third zone also coming to close. Now we'll be able to see how the teams have positioned themselves. 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock. It's going to close in really, really fast as we speak. So let's see how that's going to be played on by the teams. And look at that, another knock coming in from the side of LND. Aladdin as well. Shimi also goes down. Now that last one remaining player for the side of Code Blacks. What can he do? I think it's going to be Godzi, the only remaining player. And with that, looking at RGC Deno, are they in the top 16? I think RGC Deno also in the top 16. Yep, they are in 12th place, so they do not have much to worry about. They just need to maintain their position, their placement as well. They might be taking the fight against the side of Infinity Club, trying to spot out the players of Infinity Club. For the moment, I think Maure over here, and T-Rex is a beautiful spray down on towards Zaya and should be able to get the revive now. Quick revive coming in. Now Infinity Club might be looking at the potential threat that is Team Deno. So for the moment, they are going to just hold their ground in boot camp. I think they do not need to push into the circle. Yep, they have the circle, so that's going to be a relieving thing for them. And with that, what I haven't seen is the side of ISSL Immortals. I haven't seen them anywhere around the map. I mean, literally, they are on the verge. Wait, what? Please don't joke. Please don't joke. Yep, Raiko,
Okay,
you're
what
back with us.
happened? What happened? What
You're
happened?
back with us.
You
No, no,
just
no.
killed me.
James is coming back with one of his lame jokes again.
Oh, you got stopped as your team didn't join, right? That's why. Okay.
No, nothing as such. I was just wondering where they are because I haven't seen any action or whatsoever from them till now. With the third zone closing in, we would have at least expected a knock coming through, but they are literally nowhere to be seen. So I thought they might have gone towards the too soon, but no.
Okay, Monkey. Why are you even listening to him?
Yeah. yeah. I always ask that question. Sometimes I always ask that question. But okay, moving on. We have.
Tells and Matto just ignores whatever he says. Let him say it. It makes him happy. So it's fine. Let him do it.
Yep. I'm still learning. I will get the hang of it very soon.
Yeah.
And with that, VGD on the other hand side, 14 teams.
Here we go again.
Not really, Hamiz. You're one of the best persons that I have come across.
Shut up, Monkey. Continue.
With that, we have VGD over here. Team number 16, who is just holding the edge of the circle. They'll have to take the fight against XOX. Right about now, we have the third zone also closing in. So that was a quick zone shift coming in. So Sanok is the smallest map in PUBG Mobile. So what not can you expect from this map? And with this circle closing in, VGD will have a long way to go, and VGD definitely needs his chicken dinner to change off the games. And now the Molotov coming through, and just like that, Mozart taking a whole lot of damage. Now XOX coming into the compounds off the side of VGD. If VGD knew that there is only two players, they will literally go in for the rush, but right about now they are not exactly sure, I think. So let's see what they're able to do. And now looking at XOX, they do not have the circle as well. Now running in the open, Hammer. What can Hammer do? Hammer gets taken down. I mean, you are absolutely... Oh yeah, just as Hami says, Hammer gets hammered down, and with that we have the last remaining player. We have Zayn over here who has to face off, but no, the nade is there, just like that on your face, and VGD secures another
nades
kill.
also come with explosions?
Yep, it comes with an explosion. It gives a shimmer almost to your screen. Yeah. And with that, we have Team we have Team LN and B4M with 3 kills secured. Now trying to spot out a good position inside circle. They have 200 meters to go. With that, we have ISL Immortals, 0 kills on the board, 252 meters to the circle. Now with their rotations to come through, we'll have to see how they are going to work with this. And I think the team that is right in front of them is going to be Bazongas, if I'm not wrong. So let's see how that's going to work in their favor as they move into the circle. They actually need this match really big. I mean, this might be their biggest match. If they aren't able to perform in this, the last match is definitely going to be really, really pressured on for them, because the top 16, they are definitely not in a safe zone. I would say they are in a risky place. ISL Immortals, and now with the bike ride going through, I think it's not going to be a good thing with that bike ride coming through, but let's see how that's going to be in their favor. And 100 meters into the circle, I think BCG is the team that is right in front of them in that compound. It's going to be BCG. Now Pasana might actually be going in for the rush, but he's doing something really which is really bad for him. And now there you go, one knock coming through, and now Pasana also getting knocked off there. What was he even thinking with that bike ride? That is not what you expect. Now the two remaining players for the side of Immortals is going to be Ems and Doom Zeus. So that is not what you expect. Now BCG on the other hand side, they have the edge. I mean, they 13. Yeah, I mean, anyone can come on top, right? The bottom teams now will be coming on top. They are just few points away. So I think with that few points away, we have LND going down for the side of Infinity Club. And now looking at the remaining two players of ISL Immortals, it's best they take a different rotation, a different route. But will that be happening anytime soon? We have Doom and Ems to save the team for the moment. 2 kills secured by the side of BCG. That was an easy peasy knock coming through as the bike rides goes miserably fading there. I think that's not what you expected, but let's see with that. SDZ playing one of the game, trying to go with the tap shots onto the side of KTS, but there is no one there whatsoever. 1 kill secured by the side of SDZ, still with that 1 kill, trying to do something. Well, let's see. We got Mibzal over here leading the team, so well-known players trying to prove that they are still in the dominance chart. We'll have to see if they are able to come with the top 16. With that, Mibzal getting the complete circle. Nice predictions coming in from him, and now KTS falling short. Falls of LND. Last two players remaining. It's going to be JD and Lucif only. They really need this game. LND definitely needs this game. And now CB going down to the play zone. Now the zone is damaging. 20 seconds on the clock for the zone to shrink in. Now Funky getting so much of nades thrown at him from the side of from the side of VGD. So VGD Vanguards, this might be their game as well. And now LND getting kills secured under their name. Will this be enough for them? And will Immortals fall short of that 16th place is the question. And now VGD Rock going down, I think, from underneath. Beautiful knocks coming through from the side of Urbu to get 2 knocks actually. And now the revive might come through. And now I think Mozart realizes and tries to go with a nade, but I think Mozart should have thrown that nade. He should have actually thrown that nade. It would have been a worthy nade. And now Playzone taking out the players of Deno. 2 players going down, and now Steve also going down. Now Grigga getting some shots fired. Mozart coming in with the drop shots, doesn't get it, and now Destro goes down. Now they are on the run. Urbu, will they get spotted by the side of SDZ? I think Maxi also falling short. Now the spray down is there for the side of Urbu. We'll have to see if SDZ allows them to come into the circle. With that, we have Doom actually from the side of ISL Immortals securing a kill for the team. So that's going to be 1 extra kill, 1 extra placement, 1 extra point for them. But with that, last 10 teams alive. Infinite Club falling short to the play zone. So many play zone knocks coming left, right, and center. Last 9 teams alive. Immortals getting taken down in 10th place, I think. Yep. And now with that, we have SDZ. The total momentum building up. They have the chicken dinner right in their name. And now Johnny coming in from the left angle. I think SDZ can throw a beautiful nado here, but let's see how that's going to work in their favor. Now Maxi just running there, and Johnny takes him. Or the 1v1 beautifully taken by Johnny. Now Levan goes as well. Will Levan be able to get the knock? Johnny down to his 1 HP. Levan goes to the M4, gets the knock. Johnny goes down back to the lobby, and with that we have teams cramping up on SDZ. LND actually coming in from bottom. LND needs this top 3 spots. Definitely they need it, and the final game definitely needs to go in their favor. And with that we have the revive coming through, and Snipey gets the revive from Ifzal. So that with that revive, I think BCG can use this. And Immortals falling short in 8th place. Just now they got taken down. So 8th place with just I think 2 kills or something. Let's see if that is going to do any different for them. BCG with 4 kills. They are playing one hell of a game over here to qualify into the top 16. Amazing to see how they have built up their momentum to come into this top 16. And with that, ISSL coming into action. I mean, I did not even pay attention to that. They were there, they were present. And look at the way they are holding circle. I did not even know that they were in this matchup. But with that, we have none other than our Lucifer, the devil himself, trying to get those spray downs, trying to get those hacker sprays. But we'll have to see if he is able to. With that, we have Urbu, who has somehow or other managed to creep into the circle. And now Mamata, the Lankan elephant, staying in this angle, trying to push through, trying to just hold that circle, trying to tell his teammates that all you need to do is just hold that beautiful circle from these angles and you will easily get that chicken dinner. Let's see if ISSL is going to hit that 100-point mark is the question. And with that, we got Azwin over here. So Azwin just paying attention to the side of LND, and LND JD, I think, gets the knock onto us Lucifer. Beautiful spray down coming in from the side of LND JD. And now we'll have to see if JD is able to get something done for the side of LND. Now, last 5 teams alive. Urbu taking down BCG. 10 kills on the board for Urbu. What an amazing play coming in from these 3 young lads. Grigor, Destro and Funky with 10 massive kills. Iran going on with the heal battle. 9 med kits still to work with. Now the nade taking down Lucifer. And just like that, JD getting a kill. That's going to be LND over there securing another kill. So they are trying their level best, LND, to come into the top 16. They might actually be able to do it, but now LND being outside the play zone, it's going to be really hard as the zone shrinks in. It's going to be really difficult. But ISSL now 3-man only. We'll have to see how that's going to be played in. And now Jimmy goes down. Jimmy should have known to cover the angles, but Jimmy is being taken down by Destro. That might be another kill under his name. And 11. Now they're going to the head with 11 kills. Urbu might be coming into that top 3 spots. Will they be able to? This might be the actual game for them. And with that, now the net going through from Destro on towards Mamata. We'll have to see how that's going to be. Mamata, will it connect on towards Mamata? Nice net
Lankan
going through.
elephant, right?
It's not going to connect through. Yep, the Lankan elephant himself playing the rainforest. We'll have to see how it's going to go. And now LND, Samradha, does he come in? No, Livan gets taken down in 5th place. Now where Dila is actually LND. JD is actually healing up from the outer circle. Now Destro coming in the open. Azwin trying to get the knock, but Mamata should be able to get the knock. But Mamata gets taken down actually from Urbu. And now they're going in for the rush from Grigor's nade. Actually, it was Mamata who got taken down. And now with that over sprays, ISSL getting eliminated in 3rd place. Now Urbu with 10 massive kills. Zilla actually coming in 2nd place. Amazing play by LND. Will that actually be the match that has changed the tables? Has it actually been done for them? But Miramar is the deciding match. So leave the top 8 spots. I mean, the top 8 spots, definitely they are not going to go anywhere. They are going to qualify. But the bottom 8, I mean, that is going to be the total confusion, Unga Bunga, for us. We'll have to see how that has been changed up, as Alson, the fastest fingertips, gives us the tables as we speak. We'll be able to see it after a small commercial break. We'll be coming with the last and final Miramar match, and that's going to be actually the contenders group, the contenders for the table top 2 spots. Still, we don't know how the second match has gone towards Akatsuki and Opex, who is fighting for the tabletop. We'll be able to see in the 3rd match what's going to happen in Miramar. I mean, both of these teams are really fond of Miramar, so we'll have to see how that's going to go in towards them. With that, we'll be going for a small commercial break, and we'll have the final match and the final night. How the night is going to end, we'll be able to see after the last Miramar match of this RGC into 187 Cruise Challenge. We'll be back shortly, so stay tuned for the final match.
Eku. Ekaka eku anikaku. Badaikama eku aila. Aila ya eku hingamajau. Ibbavantakama eku zuanu. Zuanu na eku ummid. Ilma eku hunaru. Hunara eku hivvaru. Esina eku bidesin. Gadara ihtirama eku. Eawasha eku miyawa. Eku eki gulihin. Eku erikama. Alaluma. Adi ogadarikama eku. Ekani nuis. Eku nue nuis.
Assalamualaikum de Huria Belantrin nga di Berna Marabat Beflon Duragatum Balamuntikin tani RGC into 187 crucial end ke semi-final game for match. Everyone, welcome again to the semi-finals last match played between Group B and D. This would be the last match as these teams play together, as we will be with the top 16 teams which will be forwarding to the next stage, which would be the finals. We are excited, Monkey is excited, as well as the whole team is excited to see what would happen as we see the teams dropping in to their respective drop locations at the moment. All the teams jump into their respective locations, as these teams are just moving in as the flight path from Toria Humata to to Alrimar. It's moving ahead as Monkeys just went to have a cup of water, maybe.
Yeah, I want to get a bit, energetic for the last match. It's very important to see how the top 16 is going to change. I mean, as we saw the top 16, I think Alson just dropped me the top 16. I think just as I told, the game-changing match for LND as well as we had a few other teams. We have Frag who got the chicken dinner, the last match chicken dinner from this group. I think they have 55 points. Frag has 55 points. LND has 55 points. ROG has 52. They are sitting in 17, 18, and 19. And then we have Mafia Gang in 20th, who has again 50. So ISL Immortals, all the way from 13th, they dropped down to 16th place with 61. So they are also in a tough spot. Even MES Bazongas with 61. SDZ Esports with 62. RGC Deno with 62. Code Blacks with 62.
Yeah, it's about the bottom teams, Monkey, from top 16. The bottom teams, as you mentioned previously, as LND, Frag, ROG, Mafia, all these teams. If one of these teams also steps up, SDZ, MES, ISSL, Deno, or Code Black, one of these teams will be falling down, isn't it?
Yep, and as we see on our screen, Hamis, I would like to remind Hamis that he is showing the wrong teams on the screen. By the way, not the teams that are playing. I think Lana is here with us.
I am.
Okay, so Lana decides to join us in the last and final match. Probably, yeah. Okay, so she'll be leaving us quickly. Like just as she came, she'll be leaving us in a flash.
Nothing feels bad. I'm not live, right?
You are.
Oh.
You. So yeah, that was Lana with Nothing Feel Bad. So definitely do subscribe to Lana and her musical. With that, we have Team Agent 47 KD who is going in with the rotations onto the circle. Right about now, they have already started. So we have, I think, Muscle Titans getting dampened by the side of Mount Olympus. So Mount Olympus already knowing that they have qualified. They're just going to go in for those kills, trying to go in for those placement, because this semi-final. This is the semi-final. So after this, the tables reset, and then you have 12 matches to decide who the champion is going to be. So like every single day, tomorrow, which is the first day of the grand finals of the first 4 matches, tomorrow is the actual deciding day on how the places are going to stand. But after that, we'll be able to see the comebacks and whatnot. But for the moment, we have Mount Olympus all the way in Pecado, who's trying to take the fight against Muscle Titans. They've already secured 2 kills. They just need that one last kill. So now the nades throwing in. I think Kuda was just going there, chasing the side of Mount Olympus and securing those. Chasing the side of Muscle Titans and securing those kills. So easy 4 kills coming in towards their side. And with that, we have RGC Opex going on some spray down onto a Spider. That prone spray almost taking out Spider. Half HP and toxins. Toxic spray actually coming in from Toxin. But with that, let's see. We got Nam, we got Hunter, and we got Unknown over here. Let's see what they are able to do over here. So last and final match of RGC Crew Challenge. RGC into 187 Crew Challenge. We'll be able to see how the rest of the matches are going to be played in. So with that, Raiko, what do you think is going to happen to the bottom? I mean, so tight.
Yeah, bottom is very tight indeed. Yeah, the bottom, as we look at the bottom of the table, it's very tight, as you mentioned. L&D Esports, Frag, ROG, Mafia. I saw that coming from him.
Yeah. I also saw that when I was telling you it was coming. Something
You
else.
just after saying, you just said, "Oh shit, what did I just do?"
Yeah.
That moment of realization. Yes, as you mentioned, Monkey, these teams need to top up their game. As 50 and above points, they still have a chance to make it to the grand finals. As we look at WG, Bullet Track, Mafia Gang, ROG Sports Track, L&D Sports, as Monkey mentioned, from NA Code Blacks until NA ISL Immortals, these teams, RGC, Deno, STZ Sports, Badungans, these teams are very like they are on the like what can I say is one of these teams like ROG or LND tops of the game. STZ or ISSL Immortals may drop down, is it?
Yeah, but somewhat I think we might have actually streamed the other group, the group that played there last, because most of the teams that are in the bottom is actually from that group. If I'm not wrong, yeah, it actually would have been really interesting if we got the chance to see that group on the live stream. But definitely, we'll be getting the updates from Hamis as well as Alson. I think Hamis only will be giving us the updates. So with that, for the moment, we got Unknown, Toxin, Hunter, and Nine, the table toppers, the contenders who is just chilling there. I mean, they really don't have anything to do much. So they're just coming in to get more and more points and just maintain their tabletop position against the side of RGC Akatsuki, because both of them are neck and neck. Talking about neck and neck, they are sitting in first place with 126 total points and 62 kills in total. In second, we have RGC Akatsuki with 122 total points and 53 kills. So 126 and 122. So either one of this team getting taken down early on, it's going to be the end of the tabletop situation.
Yeah, Monkey, which team will you go this time? As you need to like give a guess maybe on which
for
team.
the chicken dinner. For the chicken dinner, I'm going to go with RGC OPEX this time. And yeah, I think that's going to be really interesting to see if RGC OPEX is able to get another chicken dinner. I think they already have 2 chicken dinners under their name, so this might be the third. And with that, we have Bullet Track getting the knock on towards Agent Mirage, so we'll have to see what's happening over there as Spider also goes down. So 2 players getting knocked out, Spider as well as Mirage. Now the last 2 remaining players, what will they be able to do now? The revive quickly coming on to a Spider. Mirage also getting the revive, so it won't be a rush that is coming in quickly from Bullet Track, but knocking out 2 players. And now they're just Jump and Kitty just going on with a spray down onto the side of them. Doesn't have the scope to work with. We'll have to see how well can they formulate this. With that, who do you think is going to get the chicken dinner, Raiko? Okay, Raiko just left. Raiko just left. Okay. Yeah, so Lana is here with us, so we'll just ask her on who you think will be getting the chicken dinner from this match.
I'm gonna go with OPEX too.
Okay,
Yeah,
clearly,
OPEX. For
clearly.
the win.
There's no surprise there for me. But with that, we have Bullet Track, who is going in with the rush, I think. I think they're trying to get the sandwich situation onto the side of Agent 47 KD. Now Scout getting taken down. The Molotov being thrown in. Kitty might be getting burnt up from this Molotov. But yep, he is getting pretty much burnt up. Now the spray down might come through from Era. Era goes on with the jiggle, gets Spider, gets 2 from that mag. 1v2 coming in from the side, and Spider goes down. Now the spray down coming in from all the way from another direction. I think Mirage gets the spray down onto a Zerabe, and he should be able to get the finish. But no, I don't think he's able to get the finish. But now another team rotating in that vicinity. I think it's going to be Akatsuki. Not exactly sure who that is going to be. Oh, it's going to be TTS who's coming in that vicinity. But now 2 players getting knocked out for the side of Agent 47 KD. This might be the actual end of their RGC into 187 crew challenge. The road to the finals might be destroyed by the side of Bullet Track. They are coming high and high with the rotation. And now Omega also coming in with the high ground. We'll have to see how that's going to pay in their way. Now Spider getting finished off by that kill. Mirage getting taken down by his own nade. What was that all about? What even happened there? Did he just pop a nade instead of a smoke? I mean, that might actually be the situation there. Now, Cesar going to be the only remaining player. This might be the biggest throw from Agent 47 KD. We'll have to see how that's going to be as Bullet Track Scout gets taken down by the side of Orpheus. And being that, I think TTS also needs a lot of points from this match. And now Agent 47 KT, this might be the end of their big dreams to qualify into the grand finals. Now Kitty getting taken down, another beautiful net. Mirage goes down, Caesar goes, and Erabe, just like that, a 1v3, I think, coming in from Erabe to get those kills secured. And now they're just going to loot up and, be happy with these 5 kills because this is their game-changing match as well. They need the kill points. They need the placement. We'll have to see how well can they favor from it. And with that, Akatsuki going into the the side of I think TTS, if I'm not wrong. Yep, Intensity with that buggy move coming in from him. Oh, he's getting shots all fired from him. And now Intensity definitely just a close miss coming in from Intensity. Almost would have been knocked over there, and it would have been the over of it would have been the end story of him. Now Bullet Track coming in from behind. Akatsuki in a really sandwich situation. They'll have to overcome from this. Let's see how it's going to be. Knowing Akatsuki, they are definitely one of the top dogs. They can literally overcome from any situation. And with that, Mafia Gang taking on Team Frag. We'll have to see Frag also. This is the biggest game for Team Frag, for Bullet Track, and for LND. LND playing the Miramar match. We'll have to see what's happening over there. And with that, I think Akatsuki is trying to fall back with their buggies. Yep. And now I think Aki and Mad can actually give the cover fires, but we'll have to see how that's going to work in their favor. Now the spray down coming through. Yep, just as I told, the cover fires are there. Few shots getting knocked on by this end. Now Manu trying to go with that headshot with that M24. Let's see if he's able to connect something from this. What guns do you prefer in Miramar?
It's always, I mean, a lot of boat action. This is the map where you get to see a lot of boat action. But not that I'm a sniper.
Yeah, as
but
far as
I'm
I know, as far as I know, you pretty much hate snipers.
Yeah, I love how you try to snipe though. Like whenever I play with you, like you try to snipe and you try to like Okay, great.
Yep. I think you'll have to fix the sound a bit. So with that, I think we have Mount Olympus. Mahu trying to get a headshot, gets the shot, but doesn't connect. Punisher goes down for the side of Mafia Gang. So that's an early knock and early finish for Team Frag. The biggest game that they need. They need those 5 to 6 kills. They need the top placements, the top 3 spots. Will they be able to get it? Is the question. Already 4 kills on the side of Mount Olympus. Now they're looking for more. They are hungry for more and more kills. Akatsuki not going to give up on this fight. Let's see. Intensity trying to get the spray down, but Mahu just wants that headshot and might actually get it. Oh, just missing that mark. I think Intensity. Intensity. Aksam also. So we got 2 snipers in the team. So imagine you getting 2 headshots at the same time. So with that, no, that won't happen, Hamis. That was such a dumb question, but okay. No.
I think Hamish just
Oh yeah. No, that was not there. No, that was not there, Hamis. I have been playing for a very long time. That is in PC. We are talking about PUBG Mobile. Okay. Yeah.
What guns do you use, Monkey? You
I
try to
think-
snipe if you fail at it.
No. I use the sniper when I'm just playing for the fun of it. Classics and custom rooms. You can just try to do it. That's where you practice. But mainly, if I'm playing in such a tournament, it's definitely a double AR in Miramar. Definitely AKM and a M416. So I give this godlike sprays. So pretty much with the M4, I
Oh
can.
my god, here comes the. What can I say?
He's just talking about himself. Yeah.
He's proudly talking about himself in the live stream.
To make it feel good, so it's fine. Let's give it this moment.
I like how Mafia Rocky is getting a whole lot of shots, but decides to get the buggy and move away from this direction. So it's Bobo into Titans trying to get the spray down on towards Rocky, but not connecting while he moves away. Slips away through that with that buggy, going to play it safe for the moment. So Mafia Gang also not too far away. They have 50 points. All they need is a table top 3 finish. But LND on the other side, we still don't know what's happening on that end. We'll have to see how the matches go and how it favors them. And for the moment, we have Toxin getting the knock on to, I think, Max. Yep, hit Mad Max. And now the rush, I think, coming through the side of Abi. What is he even thinking? What is he even thinking of doing here?
What's he doing?
He just comes towards that direction and now he decides to move away from that direction. That is something that you do not see every day. Now Max also getting taken down for the side of RGC OPEX. And with that, we have another team. It's actually 2 teams. It was actually RGC OPEX and I think it was Doctors, if I'm not wrong. I'm not exactly sure on what team was there. But Hitman on the other hand side, 3 players remaining. This might be the end of their story over here. And Frag also getting some kills over there. Kudabas getting the shots fired on towards Abi and finishing him off. Now Susti coming into action. NRC coming into some action. Let's see how that's going to be. And Hunter decides to join the party. Hunter definitely coming after a long break. We'll be able to see if he's actually on the hunt. And now Mount Olympus getting dampered over there for the side of NRC. Axem getting finished off. Now Kudabas from this end. It's actually OPEX who is dishing out some damage. So it's actually pretty much a sandwich situation coming in for the side of Mount Olympus. They'll have to overcome 2 directions. That's NRC as well as OPEX as well as Hitmad. With that, we have the last 13 teams. So the last final match, the final match of the semi-finals of RGC 187 Crew Challenge, and then we'll be moving into the grand finals that will be happening tomorrow and the following up on 3 days. 12 matches to go. Who is gonna be the ultimate champion? Definitely comment below on who you think is going to be the champion. And with that, we have Team Frag getting into some action against the side of Vovo Titans. And I think they almost wiped out a team there. I'm not exactly sure how that worked out. On the other end, we got RGC OPEX Hunter with the M416 and the 3-scope trying to get a spray onto the side of STMZ, I think, yep. Going on with some tap shots but not connecting, so we'll have to see how Hunter is able to do it. With that, Dr. Shadow getting the knock on to Scooter Boss. So many back-to-back knocks coming, but the teams are still standing strong. We have the 4th circle closing in. With this only, it's going to be really damaging for the zone, for the players to come in. Still, Amare also getting taken down by Shadow, so Doctor is showing one hell of a game over here. Now tap shots coming in from the side of Hunter with that M762 barrel. We'll have to see if he's able to get the knock. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage as well. And with that, Doctors on the other hand side, they have to move into the circle. I think OPEX holding the edge of the circle. There'll be a crash probably coming in. And with that, Grim getting taken down to the play zone. That's not what you see every day. But Team Frag, this is their game. This needs to be their game for them to qualify into the grand finals. We'll have to see if they're able to do that. And for the moment, Doctors, we'll have to see what the Doctors have prepared. What type of a vaccine are they getting ready to give for the players from this end? We'll have to see. Only time will tell if it's going to be a really heavy dose or it's going to be a light dose where they're just going to focus on the circle. We'll have to see. And 40 seconds on the clock for the zone to close in. NRC having the high mountains, trying to get the straight up. Masusti getting a lot of shots from his side, and now he will be getting back. But no, he gets taken down by the side of... who was it actually? It was actually Beidou who got the knock on to Susti, and Susti is going to get finished off. So NRC, this might be the end of their night. This might be the last time that we are seeing NRC Esports, who is definitely one of the top contenders between Sri Lanka and Maldives, but they are definitely going to lose a lot of money. RGC OPEX losing 2 players instantly. Now the revive is coming through. The rush should be coming anytime soon because 2 players have got knocked out, but unknown on the other side with a different angle. We'll have to see. Akatsuki, knowing the kill feed, they'll be wanting this. They'll be definitely wanting to see OPEX getting taken down and Akatsuki to hit the tabletop and finish it off in style for the night. And after that, we'll be meeting again in the finals is what the message that they'll be conveying. But let's see, Akatsuki or OPEX. And looking at that, the tabletop 18, we'll have to see what they are into as well. Definitely do not go anywhere. We'll be telling you guys who are the top 16 teams just as soon as the match gets over. We'll be able to tell you all, maybe in 5 minutes time, we'll be able to tell you all who is going to be the top 16 teams who's going to move into the finals. With that, we'll be able to see how the shots are being fired in from the side of TTS, as he has the guns to work with. And Akatsuki on the other side, still with 1 kill, staying in that circle. We'll have to see Berserker trying to get the headshot on towards RGC OPEX, but from the back end, we got 187 and Mafia Gang in some pickle. Mafia Gang still trying their best to get as much as points as possible. Grim falling and just getting knocked there. Mineta getting blown up. Team Frag, I think, gets eliminated there. I think that's the end of Team Frag. Yep, it's going to be Hitmad who eliminates Team Frag. And now Mafia Gang also getting those knocks, back-to-back knocks. Mafia Gang, this might be the actual game changer for them. RGC OPEX on the other hand side, they'll have to go into the circle. They'll have to get the vehicles. It's going to be an open zone, a pretty much open circle. And now Unknown, just like that in the open spaces, trying to spot out the players of NRC Esports. Well, with that, at the moment, 4 kills strong, RGC OPEX. I mean, when did they get that 4 kills is the question. Now, Akatsuki on the other hand side, they have the circle. So, Akatsuki, Eddie getting knocked out by the side of 9. Beautiful mini 14 tap shots coming in. So, the Tapa bolters are there. We'll have to see with those mini 14s and with those sniper rifles and bolt action. We'll have to see how that's going to go in their favor. And now Hunter might try to get another knock as well. I think SDMZ is the team over there. Yep, SDMZ, my bad. It's actually SDMZ who is there, so they might be wanting to go into the rush, but I think Unknown is just going to focus on the circle with 30 seconds to go. The rotation has begun over here. We'll have to see how that's going to go into their favor. With that, I think Unknown tries to go with some sprays, but not going to connect as much, and now he'll have to focus on the zone. He just decides to step down there in the open. I mean, that's the confidence of having the tabletop spot. Akatsuki still no sound of them or whatsoever. We'll have to see what Akatsuki is up to as well. At the moment, we have SDMZ, all 4-man strong, trying to get the headshot. I think it's Eddie who's trying to spot out the players of RGC OPEX. Goes on with a random shot, but not connecting. Jay getting the knock on towards NRC. I think it's going to be Pablo. The last remaining player is going to be Pablo, and he might actually get taken down. Mafia Gang on the other hand side. Yep, NRC Esports getting eliminated. So that's going to be the end of their RGC into 187 crew challenge. That's going to be their end. That's going to be their story end on how they have done it in the semifinals, but it's not going to be enough for them to qualify into the finals. With that, Doctors having the beauty of the circle, it's going to be really worth it for them. Naim getting taken down by Mafia Gang on the other hand side. Now TTS Orpheus getting finished off by SDMZ. So Hunter getting a knock on to the side of Mafia Gang. Dr. X Siege helping out RGC OPEX. Here's a help for you. Here's a spray down coming in your way. Now Mafia Gang also, this can't be the end of them. They need to come into the top 5 spots to qualify into the finals. We'll have to see. Now the finish is coming through. Hunter is definitely on a mission. 8 kills secured by the side of Hunter. We'll have to see if that's going to be enough, if that's going to be worth it. Now I'm getting finished off there. Now the damage being dished out over here. Toxin with the SLR decides to move into the circle. We'll have to see how that's going to pave the way. They really will have to go crashing into a compound, and in Miramar it's not going to be easy. OPEX might be just looking for kills, more and more kills, as we see. It's going to be a hard shift on for the side of RGC OPEX, and now at the moment it's going to be Doctors who has the entire circle all to themselves with that SLR trying to get their shots. 20 seconds on the clock. What has RGC OPEX decided to do? Will it be a do or die situation, because they know the semi-finals, they have done it, nothing much to worry about here. But Akatsuki, where are they? I mean, I literally can't spot out Akatsuki. Now I think it's going to be Rashad who takes down the player of RGC OPEX. Last remaining player for the side of RGC OPEX is going to be Toxin. So many tap shots coming in from the way of Toxin. Now he's going to be the last remaining player. He needs to focus on the circle, but the damage is too much. It's just too much. He might be getting taken down to the play zone. We'll have to see. I think Toxin just going there all the way into the circle. He might get taken down to the play zone. It's too damaging over here, and the shots are being fired at Toxin, and Toxin get taken down there. I mean, that is highly expected with the hardship. Now we have the last few teams inside the circle. It's going to be Doctors who is having the most of the circle. They're going to work with most of this, and I think Akatsuki got taken down, or no, Akatsuki still 2 players remaining or 4 players remaining. I'm not exactly sure. They are still there. Now Root going on with some nade throws on towards SDMZ. 4 kills on the board for the side of Doctors. They might be trying to make themselves inside the top 3 spots. But now, for the moment, the 3 teams that are remaining is all the teams that are in the tabletop. And now Akatsuki, this might be the match for them, as OPEX got taken down. Now Marth getting a knock on towards Jay. it might be the rush coming through from the side of Akatsuki. We'll have to see if that's going to be the case as Root gets those energy bars full. We'll have to see what Akatsuki has decided, as they will have to face STMZ. But Akatsuki getting taken down in third place, I think it won't be much of a problem as they have the kills. I think they have pretty much a good decent amount of kills. We'll have to see. For the moment, 4-man strong Akatsuki, they might be sweeping up the table from the side of OPEX. It's going to be really, really thrilling to see if that happens, as OPEX having so much of potential. We'll have to see if they are able to do it. And with that, Akatsuki on the other side gets the knock on towards Root. Now STMZ coming in towards the rush off the side of Doctors, and the rush might be coming through from Akatsuki. They somehow they make themselves inside the circle. So Akatsuki literally not getting any shots fired at them. So they are, for the moment, they're safe and sound. And with that, Intensity getting J, and last remaining player is going to be, I think it's going to be Shadow, the only remaining player. Now Akatsuki with 4-man strong, just 2 kills under their name. Last 3 teams, I think it's going to come down to the last 2 teams. It's going to be SDMZ versus it's going to be SDMZ versus Akatsuki. So we'll have to see how that's going to work out. And now Storm going on with a beautiful nade. We'll have to see if this is going to connect on toward the side of Intensity. Goes on with the vehicle throw, but no, the nade also doesn't dish out. And now having the circle, not exactly sure who has the circle. Spray downs go through. Intensity down towards 1 HP. We'll have to see. So many smokes being thrown in. Nice smoke wall by the side, and nice nade coming in. Sorry, nice Molotov actually. So nice nade coming in from the side of Sam to get the knock. Now Intensity might get thrown on. This might be the chicken dinner. I mean, if they do not get the tabletop spot by a few points, it might be the chicken dinner that cost them the match. And now the nades being thrown in. Another beautiful nade coming in from Sam. Marth gets taken down. Now Murnu goes down. Last remaining player is going to be the side of Aki. Aki goes down. And now we have the final last and remaining player. SDMZ is going to sweep up the winning chicken dinner, and the last match coming in to the side of SDMZ. What an amazing chicken dinner. Eddie coming all the way into that chicken dinner spot with his team. Akatsuki in second place with 2 kills, I think, and that's going to be a total of 14 points. Is that going to be enough to become the table toppers? I mean, we'll find out who's going to be in that top 16 slot, because the other team, the other group has played as well. Who got the chicken dinner in the other group, Hamis? So we'll be able to see who's going to get the top 16 spots. Definitely going to be interesting to see those bottom, who has come up on top, who has done enough. So we'll be back after a 5-minute break to see, are we coming back, Hamis, or are we announcing it? Okay, so we won't be coming back. So this is going to be the end of the night. And while Alson rechecks and gets the points table ready, we'll be able to see who's going to be the top 16, who's going to play the finals from East West Gaming. So definitely follow them up on Instagram, as well as follow them up on Facebook, and be able to witness who is going to fight for that top crown spot, for that top champion spot of the RGC into 187 Crew Challenge. Isn't it, Raiko?
Absolutely, Monkey. As the semi-finals have ended, tomorrow itself we are going to start the final games of this RGC into 187 Crew Challenge. It has been a long time. We have been waiting for these finals. From 100 plus teams, the top 16 fighting for that first position. Tomorrow itself we will be coming back same time at 8 p.m. with 4 games back to back. The top 16 will be announced in every our E2S gaming social media platforms, as well as all the groups. The top 16 will be announced, as well as this 16 moving to the grand finals. We are so waiting for those great final drama, the chaos. We are just waiting for that. Tomorrow itself, the final starts in. Many surprises ahead. Many UC giveaways coming ahead. So please tune us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on E2S Gaming YouTube to watch the grand finals of RGC 187 Crew Challenge. Until then, bye-bye. Stay safe.
Isima Kikoba. ಈ ಸಿಮ್ಮಕಿ ಫೋನುಗ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಕೊಂಗಿನ ಸಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಡೆ ಈ ಸಿಮ್ ಬೇನು ಕುರಾಣಿ ಕಿಹಿನೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಫುರತಮ ಈಸಿಂ ಬೇನು ಕುರವೆ ಫೋನ್ ಎಕ್ಕಂ ಯಗಿನ್ ಕುರೆವುಮ uridu.mv ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಜಿಯಾರೆ ಕುರವ್ವ ಯ ಫಹು ಬೇನು ಫುಳುವ ಈಸಿಂ ಅದಿ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಖಿಯಾಲ್ ಕುರೆವುಮ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೆ ಮೌಲುಮಾತ್ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರೆವುಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನು ಫೋಮ್ ಎಫೆನಿಲ ವಾಣೆ ಫೋಮ್ ಗವಾ ಮೌಲುಮಾತ್ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರೆವುಮ ಫಹು ಬೇನು ಫುಳುವ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಂಗವಾ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರವ್ವ ಮಿಹಾರು ಈಸಿಂ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಕುರೆವುನಿ